It's a lot of information in a short period of time.
The best thing, and I tell everybody every single time, is the networking and being able to meet different people from the different DCs, different places in the companies that come out, because you'll have that friend and that person that you could always count on if you need any kind of answers on questions, whether it's work or personal.
So what I've noticed is everyone comes in pretty timid. You know, no one knows everyone. You know, they have to build those relationships. And I've noticed over the course of, 3-4 days, everyone starts to get comfortable with each other and they start building those bonds and interacting, and you see them out there, not just work related or school related or class related, you see them actually bonding and getting to know each other. So overall with DMTP, what I've noticed and what I've really liked is about what everyone brings, all the presenters bring to the table. You know, you've got Sharon and I teaching on Myers-Briggs. You've got Mr. Greg Von Williams teaching to the speech portion, because honestly, that's the hardest part for 97% of the class, is getting up in front of everyone and speaking.
It's allowed me to be more open, communication. Getting up in front of people was probably the toughest for me, even though I'm an extrovert. It was still tough to get up and speak in front of people, but when you get that confidence, you carry that over into those relationships, to build those relationships. So I think it had a lot of impact on me, which is something that I didn't see myself doing, standing up in front of people and having to give a speech or a presentation. And now DMT kind of set the tone to where it's just so much easier to, one, come up with the presentation, talk in front of folks, and even when Kroger comes down, it's helped me with communicating with Kroger when they come down.
If you look at it, we have a lot of operators that are specific, right? They almost have blinders on and they're looking at the same thing every day. And you're getting them out of their comfort zone and you're testing them. And then they're coming back with something that they learned, and now they have that excitement to move forward and also grow with the company.
You learn a lot about yourself going through this course. And like I said, that doesn't necessarily have to be in your professional life. It also carries into your personal life. So to me, the growth and the knowledge that you gain from being in the program is just, it speaks of itself.
I think what you've seen is they've taken different projects within the facility and taken them a little more seriously and putting a little more thought into it, and really driving to be successful in the numbers that we're generating. So I think that's the biggest thing that I see out of it. And then them coming up with additional things outside of what they took what they learned, but outside of projects we're already working on, they're coming up with their own. So I think it's driving, it's created this excitement, a new excitement.
Because knowledge is power.
It kind of goes with, my favorite part really was my weakness, which was finance. And I, being 27 years at the facility and mostly just knowing everything about operations, didn't know much about finance. And so it taught me a lot about finance. And where I'm going with this is that the finance and getting more acclimated and more confident about the finance, it helped with those conversations with my managers to kind of say, this is where we need to go based off what the finance numbers are showing us. And so with the communication and then finance piece of it, it really gave me a whole different skill set, if you will.
Prior to becoming a manager, I didn't see a lot of the financial piece of what it takes to run a distribution operation. And I think that exposure to the financial side of it, not having seen that before, just made me look at my current role as a supervisor a whole lot different, which eventually I think took me to the next level, which I'm currently in as a manager.
Now, some other peers, now they're either excited about coming over here to the next class, or maybe a little intimidated, but at the same time exciting. Kind of like going to a roller coasters, especially for the first time. You don't know what you're expecting, but when you see the people coming from the other end, all happy and joyful and having a good time, they say, okay, let's go. Let's see what this is all about. And I think at the end of the day, they're coming out from the other side happy as they can be.
One, you were glad it was over, but two, you didn't realize what you were going to use in this. But then when you get into the workforce, you start pulling from those things that you did. So I think that was pretty cool.
Networking, that's what I enjoy the most. I love teaching and making people successful, and so I'm happy. In the end, I'm always happy when the class is over and they've learned.